Okay, we were obviously very disappointed to lose the game. I appreciated the effort of both teams to, I think, fight right down to the wire. A lot of good competition out there. Uh, I think that the difference in the game was the turnovers. They took care of the football, and we had 4 turnovers, and I know one inside the 5 and maybe a couple in the red zone that obviously took the opportunity for points off the board. And in such a tight game, you can plainly see how that plays out. Uh, I think we outdistanced them in yardage by doubling them, something like that, but that doesn't matter when you turn it over to them 4 times. And the other thing I think you found out, and it's actually a pretty neat rule, really changes the game, is how big the kickoff and the kickoff coverage is in our league. I mean, the drive starts, the big plays. It's truly a major weapon as a return team, and then as a kickoff team, you just got to hang on, because I don't think we hardly held them to anything better than the 50 today. Maybe we did once or twice, but I really give credit to their kicker. 8 field goals, correct? It's got to be some kind of record.
It is.
Pretty amazing, pretty consistent, and it wasn't like they were chip shots either. I mean, he hit some really, really clutch, big-time field goals. So, hats off to him. And just when I thought it was going to be fun to start to call some plays during the overtime, because we've never been in one, then it was he wiped it out. So anyway, that's what I think about the game. I'm sticking to it.
You pulled DeAndre in the third quarter, and you put in Maulers. What was the thinking behind that? Is DeAndre injured, or was it just more of...
Started with an injury, and then I've been wanting to play Kyle for some time. We've had him for a year and a half, and of course last year we had DeAndre and Luis Perez, and then we picked up Kyle during the year when DeAndre got hurt. But Kyle really had never played much for us, and he's been looking real good. We activated him this week, and when DeAndre went down for a minute, Kyle stepped in, and then I just wanted to leave him in. I thought he had some juice and was making some plays, and I wanted to see what he could do.
The defense again kept them out of the end zone though the
Yeah.
entire game. I think they were 0 for 4 in the red zone. What do you attribute that defensive performance to, and is it getting a little frustrating to have the defense kind of step up like they have and not be able to
Win? Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it. I think that against that team, that actually is a really good defensive day. Lots of great defensive plays and stops, and their total yardage, I think, was very, very average. 150 maybe, something like that. So, no, they didn't gain many yards. They couldn't penetrate the end zone, and no, it's unfortunate. That's definitely, we have good defense. They played well today. We just have to score more points than that. Can't turn the ball over ourselves. We're not that kind of team. We're not going to score 40, 50 points, but we can win games like this, like 28-20. That's kind of our style probably, but not when you turn it over 4 times.
Would you say that's more the old school kind of run the ball, defensive smash mouth football that you guys kind of subscribe to?
I think it fits what our personnel is. Defensively, I just think we have some good players, and Ted Cottrell's doing a great job with his staff coaching that group, and that combination is good. And then offensively, I think we're finding our way. I think that our big playmakers a year ago on the outside were Turpin and Shepard, and neither one of them are here, and we're kind of still finding our way. And I think we have good players, but we haven't made it really come to life yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do with it. Okay? Anybody else?
Coach, so you outgained them 354 yards to 167, but 4 turnovers for New Jersey, 0 for Philadelphia. How do you address that moving forward to avoid those self-inflicted wounds?
I'll tell them immediately not to turn the ball over. How's that?
Great answer.
And and I'm not making fun of the question. It's what the difference in the game was, you know. So, you know, what it really is perplexing to me is our quarterback and our running back have worked together for, you know, a couple of years now, and you would not think that we would be having the trouble at the mesh point of actually when you hand the ball off. You would not think we would be having the trouble there that we are having right now. That is troubling to me, actually, because I have never seen a fumble issue with Victor before. Never seen a problem in the past, like last year anyway, with actual meshing of the handoff. But we are seeing that, and not just this game. So somewhere in here we've got to get that solved.
One last question from Zoom. Go ahead, Angelo.
Thank you, Coach. Angelo Fierce from Fox Sports Radio, New Jersey. This game eerily took on a similar personality to the playoff game last year, where it seemed like just as you guys were starting to get going, you would shoot yourselves in the foot, or the Stars would make a big play. What do you account for the team? Either is it that they came out flat, or were the Stars just extra prepared? Was it something in their scheme? It felt like the playoff game to me.
Well, it ended up very similar, didn't it? A little different finish with the field goal, but them scoring at the end is exactly what happened. No, I don't think I think we actually played a lot of good physical defense. We gave up some points, you know, on a drive right off the bat, but you know, sometimes our defense was the victim of giving them the ball and right in bad field position territory. So I thought they managed all that pretty well, actually, you know, and I don't think anybody didn't play hard. I don't think we played real well at times, but I don't think it had anything to do with not playing hard.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys. Good to see you.